Hello and welcome. Right, yes, cultivating. It's yeah, the three-man course or three-person course is laid on a mall. Just got to grab the cultivator. I've loaded the course in advance, and we're going to set these all going. Yeah, and then we're going to cultivate this. Yeah, there's not much more I can do, is there? Yeah, there isn't. It's amazing. Three tractors seem like enough, but it's still one of those things where really you could do with another tractor. Yeah, a team of three is good though. It is better than two. That is definitely true. We shall see if we get those strange marks this time as well. Now, we should be right. Right, we're going to just sit back and watch this. Yeah, we're going to have a bit of fun. I'm just going to time lapse this. Yeah, and then we're going to literally we've got obviously, ooh, dear me, that isn't very nice. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something to that, aren't I? I've just got no money. We are so skint. It really is terrible. Let's hope this settles down and that doesn't. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna have to do about that. Whether I'm gonna have to level, but that will destroy crops. I can see marks already. We shall see. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna say my words. Yes, I'm gonna see you guys and gals on the other side. 5.2 metre course is going to have to be deleted. I've never known that on any other map, but 5.1 metres worked fine. There's no funny dots or anything like that. So I did notice it seemed to be missing not lines, but definitely again dots. And I thought, well, you've got nothing to lose, just do a test course. And I can't see the dots that we had last time with a 5.2 metre course. So it's almost like it's almost 5.2 metres, but not quite. So yeah, I thought I'd just do a test, as you will have seen, and still there are toughs though. Yeah, there are, but if you look closely, but not so many. So it does make you wonder if we should try a 5 metre course next time, but I can't see the little dots. Yeah, that we did see last time. They were literally everywhere. I mean, it literally took 10 minutes. This is just the corner swishes. I can't see any more. Well, we've seen the odd tuft, nothing tremendous. Yeah, it's mainly these corner tufts, and very slight ones, but they are still. Yeah, I mean, around the edges I can always understand, because it may be that we've slightly gone over the edge of the field and you're not allowed to do it. I remember on No Man's Land I had an annoying bit on one of my fields there that allowed you to plough, but then you could never plant or seed, and it would always just sit there. It was annoying. Right, let's get these, stick them all. Yeah, so that's ready for tomorrow. September more. We're going to go through till tomorrow and see if we get a bit of a tick up, because the damn energy business should now be literally, yeah, it should have. I think they lift. It's a strange behaviour this. When you get in them, they lift. It's just really weird. And you haven't quite. Yeah, it does lift. Yeah, there's a little bit. It's weird how Courseplay does that sometimes. It just misses the last little tiny bit. Right. That'll do me. Yeah, smashing. So another job done. Fantastic job. Didn't take very long. I say this is what I always say about teams. Yeah, rather than it is so much better teamwork. Yeah, always they're strange how it goes lower and then always automatically rises. It's a very clever behaviour. Right, come on then. Yeah, I love the noise on that Valtra. Something special about an open cab. It's more inviting than the ones with cabs. It is strange. I really do love this. I can't wait till we are. Yeah, we're going to have to get this field done, but I just wanted it mainly to be the yard first. Do we do that? No, it's August. Although do we do that? It's not a very large one. I suppose we could set the mower going really now and then speed up through the day. Not sure whether to speed up through the day or whether to just go through. I think we'll start next year. It is true, I have missed a bit of a thing. I've been that much with sort of racing through till the next month all the time that I haven't really done what I should have done. I should have really done the grass field straight away. Yeah. Sometimes get the bit between my teeth and just want to do certain things. So, but yeah, it's done. We can't send the clock back now, but I do like that road, the cobble road, and I think we're going to do adjoining roads, but again, it's money at the minute. We are really, well, I mean, we've had a lot, and again, yeah, we've spent a lot, but we have got businesses now, and also I do think I'm right with we're going to test just selling the, I did it from a great high again, yeah, we're going to test selling it the other way, like literally the old-fashioned way, because as I said, it is true. I never thought about I mean, sometimes it's expedient, but it's not like we're creating that much bread that it's really going to be that much of a pain for us to just wait a little bit, and to, even if you did it every 3 months, I was going to say every 3 days, which is true, but ooh, I've done it again, great high. That seat. I think we will give this because it has got the front loader attachment as well, so we can do this just as well with the Landini. It This is quite a heavy tractor as well. I never realised. Right, let's drop that down without hitting the wall. And you've done it again. Right. Oh. And then you went the wrong way. Oh, I hate that when we do that. I'm going to have to like grab it now with the front loader. And we're going to want barley, I do believe. Let's grab the attacher on the front bucket and everything till tomorrow. Let's get that engine started. Let's not roll over again. Let's grab you and stick you out. I do love the speed of this. It is a fantastic wheel loader. It really is. Yeah, I'm moving my way are on this, but I am right. I think sometimes I want to speed ahead. It's true, and I sometimes sort of think, well, yeah, but you're not making the maximum use of your. And that is a point. Before we race off and do this, we could do the liming today. Yeah, because liming's not really reliant on street fight. Yeah, we can still do that with this because it's a beautiful day and the wind is in my face, so why not? I think 150 horsepower can easily manage to do this. I think it's near the back of there, I think. I couldn't see it when we just passed. We're going for fuel. This is getting hard. It's very hard for me to get used to. It's sort of like, it is strange how you do get used to the rate of fuel consumption. This is really very severe. Very severe. Oh, dropped it again. Picked it back, then dropped it. Right, okay, so. Aha. There we are. Fertiliser. That we can't really do much with. Right, we have got no silo or means of. Ooh, now that was a bit of a teacup. Now that is more like it. I'm going to stick this on here. Now that I like. Now I think that big pile over there is lime. And for tidiness, we could to tidy some of this mess up. I think we ought to grab that first. You're literally going to release quite a pile there, actually. That's quite a bit. What's right? What's not? That will do. Ooh, yes, I did that. Wait. Yep. Okay. Ah. Yeah. Please don't go too high. Right, okay. It can't do that. Then it can technically, but it can't as well. So, right, let's go grab one, another one. Yeah, and it's fast as well. 31 miles an hour. Oh, nearly. I've got to put a fence in there. I'm really. You know, the Landini isn't much heavier than this, but I suppose, yeah. Mind you, the Landini's on the tipping point of this as well. I've got to be honest, it really isn't much. And before we start, let's just, spread the love, because these are looking decidedly like workhorses, like they actually are. Yeah, fantastic. Do love this mod. I know it's a little bit cheeky, but the amount of times that you you've got that bit of time that if you've got a fixed one that you can't always, I suppose it suits an impatient person like myself, I suppose, truthfully. It's 8.2, so it's a ton. It's a ton, yeah, that could make all the difference, truthfully. Well, it does make all the difference, because this is only just there as well, if I'm honest. It's not, just, as you can see, if you've got to tip it towards you, I mean, technically that's, really, in real life, that would not be able to do that. But we're going to, play with the hand that we're given. Really, it does teeter, and this is a ton bigger, so, and that's only 80%. Now I can normally get away with this because wrong one. Normally I have the weight on. That's the extra ton, isn't it? But I still think I am right about the other one. Right, where did I stick on the back of the other weight? Which is somewhere over here. We need the Rosenstein. That's the samurai. No, we don't. We need the... what is it called? The... always forget this. Yeah. It's Friday again. Word brain ache. Let's drop that. It is the Reutering. Of course it is. Right. Oh, actually, I do believe for our lime, we actually have a new machine. We don't need that anymore, do we? Yeah, for the fertilizer, that's handy, but not for the liming. I suppose we could have had an additional capacity for the lime, but I don't somehow think we're going to need it. Yeah, maybe on a first time go, but right now, it is full as well. Smash it. Yeah, we'll get this job done. Am I going to time-lapse this? I think we're just going to leave this going and speed time up a little bit through the day. And then go through till tomorrow. I'm loving that tick up. That really is amazing. 80 meter. Clear load. Activate. Or do we just? It's not going to take this long, is it, if I'm honest? Yeah, let's do another quick time lapse. It really is going to be a quick time lapse. Yeah, and let's get some nice cinematic. Is it on auto? Yes, it is. Yeah, let's get some cinematic. Love that field. That is amazing. Yeah, I realise I've not got rollers, not got. I've got to get this. Got to get that sorted for next year. We could have just have done it. Obviously, we've been skirting around on 8,000 and we were down to 6,000 by the time that had finished. So yeah, you can see that there aren't any of those little dots. So that definitely made the difference. On this map, it needs to be set at 5.1 meters, which is strange, but it is what it is. The mod may have had adjustments since the last time I used it, or something, or it doesn't. Yeah, it is that on this map, or I was lucky before. You don't know. You were talking about a tiny little amount. Anyway, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, that is us done. I have never seen such fantastic tick-ups on... Yeah, this is quite phenomenal, truthfully. I was not expecting maybe one, unless... I can't understand why the processing's not... Unless it's had an update. I mean, I've used this so frequently that... And we're not selling anything now. We're not selling canola oil or anything like that. That's all storing, so there's no... Just make sure. Yeah, flowers distribute. We know that. Spawning, storing. No, that's not what we're looking for. Canola storing. Yeah. So what is happening here? The grass silage. Yeah, I mean the silage is, and it is distributing nicely, but that's still creating the straw from what we just did, I believe. I cannot see. That's because we're looking on the outgoing. We want in, yeah, 426 tonnes. It's only just started, and that's a why, oh why? Wow. This seems to be going a little bit more than normal. Very, very strange. Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't. Right, let's grab what's left of here. That's. I'm quite surprised by that. I was thinking, when I was about a third of the way through the field, I was thinking to myself, I reckon we're gonna need a top up. And then as it was getting closer and closer, I was thinking, ooh, maybe we're gonna do this. So we know this is pretty much one full Bredal will do that square. So he's, yeah, obviously as a top up though. If it was first time, I would imagine it'd probably be 3 Bredals of this capacity. But yeah, let's top this up, and then I think we're going to sleep through till tomorrow morning and see. Yeah, that's just phenomenal. I say we're only selling energy and methane. So, what methane prices? Is it the methane that's? Let's have a look what it says. No, it's not. Yeah, I mean it's silage itself. Electric charge 23. 459, max value 14779 in March. So yeah, we're not really. That's not quite in range. Or is it that you can't? Yeah, I think it does weird things when it's attached to that still. I don't think it's anything to do with I don't think it can sense it. It's sort of like in no man's land. If you'll forgive me, yeah, it doesn't sort of exist. It's a bit like those ethereal bales and things like that, really, I think. And we will put this away. I know it's a big... Right, I think I'm happy with just 1% short. We'll run this up to the top and put it in the shed. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a very big shed, but we are... Obviously, I didn't expect the lorry implements to... I think we'll build a bit of a concrete slab, a yard for those to go, and you can see that it's pretty full. It really is. Yeah, I think we can just about squeeze this next to the harvester. Yeah, because the seeder goes there normally, so that is it. We need another shed. Yeah, we just managed to fit our implements in, and will we clock that? No, we should be alright. Yeah, I am going to do something about this, whether it's to build a bit of a terrace, because you can see how severe that is. It really is, and it gets more and more severe as you go. Yeah, wow, that fits in nicely. I know you can double layer things. I'm not a massive fan of that. You can, yeah, because then you've got to move things out to get things in, and I just don't think that's very practical. I mean, these are sort of touching on that, but we're not doing the... Now that we... well, I realise... I did know that ploughing, but I didn't realise it has such an impact. I mean, I suppose 2 points is not the end of the world, really. Right, so our pH value is now perfect. We are going to sleep through till the morning, and let's knock this down, because I know what I'm like. I will forget in the morning, and I'll wonder why I got to dinner time in 10 minutes flat. Yes. Right, and we are going to literally... Oh, that is a point. Let's check the sales, because sometimes later on you can get things drop. And now isn't this? Yes, it does both. I think we're going to go for it. We were just talking about this. I'm going to go for the big one, though, I think. 7.6 metres. Still a mulcher. I know we've missed the boat, but it also can be a roller as well, because you do get the bonuses. Yeah, I know it's, but we can afford it. That's quite a... Oh, the Orion, 48,000. I love the 660. Do we go out on a limb? We do. We'll keep it to a 145. We will upgrade that when we can afford it. That is brilliant. Yeah, I know that has seriously now we're back down to... But when you consider... I don't think we're going to need much more, except if we had a big tractor would be the only thing we were short of now for a massive plough. But I mean, to be honest, as we've seen, I keep saying this, it is team. I mean, obviously when you lug in massive things around, even trailers, the little 150s and even the 250s begin to struggle a little bit. So yeah, probably a bigger tractor, if we got one in the sales when we were better off, that will be fantastic. But that, I am well chuffed with that. That is amazing. Right, let's rest till the morning. Glad I looked at that. 8 o'clock, no, 9 o'clock, because it is going to be September. I always switch the clocks. Being British, we switch the clocks, fall back. Daylight saving time. Oh, we have... Right, let's have a look what's in the sale. Oh, how can we have that much money? What on earth is going... I mean, when I say going wrong... 604,800. Electric... What? Something's mucking around with figures on this. I mean, we haven't got anything on this. You can see that there's nothing... I haven't even got one of the... it's like something... I mean, 318 tonnes. How much? Well, first of all, let's see how much silage we... Oh, my life. It's almost like this has been given superpowers by the map. Because there's no way that should have got through that amount of silage in one night. And you can see what this is... I mean, we saw what that was like before I went to sleep. That's amazing. Right, let's look at the canola oil. Let me... yeah. Calm down. Calm down. Everyone's been with you every single second of the thing. There's no way you could have cheated. You've not stopped the cameras for a minute. Right, so we've got, yeah, 118. That's what it's showing in there. So spawning. Oh, I think I might have ticked the bigger pallets, so that might not spawn until 5 tons, because for this type of thing actually that's going to be quite useful, although not so good for the sunflower or the canola, because that means, again, and let's do spawning and see if I'm right. Now this needs to be ready for about November, and any overspill will go on till next year. Wow, it has. It is. There's something about the map, because you can quite plainly see that has gone through. We had over 1 million tons. How much of the... I do apologise. I am a little bit. So the straw silage is still going. So we've still got some of that on the import. So that should have done 250 odd tons, which it did. But we all saw there were nearly 1 million litres in that. That's gone through. So that's why the money's... It's almost, for some reason, like this has been given superpowers by the... You can see... Hang on a minute. 2,400 times 840 is... Actually, that is an astro... Is this bidding... I mean, this is not the cheaty one. This is almost like this has been superpowered. I'm going to have to compare this with a normal price. Either that or the electric charger's worth a lot more. Methane's worth a lot. I mean, and also that... Oh no, when you consider the digestate for how much we have processed, I don't understand how that's happened. I'm not going to complain. There's not been any cheating, but it has. It's almost like the BGA has become superpowered. The one thing I am going to say, in the defence of the BGA, I wonder if it's... No, because we didn't place it and save it. We only placed it as a test. So it's not like the game thinks we've got the other BGA like some kind of skullduggery. But if it did, the cycles on this were better. But I've got to be honest, that one thing I'm going to say, when I looked in editing and thought some of the cycles were quite different. So I'm not sure that it wasn't terrible. It was different. I mean, I'm used to this for energy and all the rest of it. This is super duper. That's at 1 speed. It is. I don't know. It's like it's got superpowers or something. I mean, there's nothing I can do. The cycles are the cycles. There's nothing at all we can do. It's down to single speed now. We need to be doing our whatever. Let's have a look what's on the sales. Blown away a little bit, if I'm honest. We can do all the leveling and all of that type of stuff that we've done. We can buy ourselves some equipment and not worry about it. We can put a silo down. We can put a second shed down. All sorts of weird and wonderful things. This is quite amazing. Now, right, let's calm down now. That is really, really strange. Yeah, well, I'm going to level that, I think, and make a bit of a just to bring it out a little bit. So, and then, or do we do? No, I know what we'll do. One thing I do like, and I have done it quite a bit now, is the landscaping, that one there, the slope. Now, yeah, with a bit of effort, I can do it. But let's, for now, again, we can't set a worker going in this. Now, does Courseplay, that's a point, I can't recall if we've ever done Courseplay with this particular seed. I'm going to save it just in case, because I know there was trouble with this a long time ago. I can't recall if I've tried Courseplay with this. Yeah, we're doing the cedar. Right, and it's here. So we're going to try and create a course with this. I know it's going to race off, I know, but this is just to see if Courseplay actually handles this correctly. I'm almost sure I've tried that as well, and that doesn't work either. Now, would you seed in the rain? Probably not. It's yielding in a few minutes, so let's create the course while that's actually doing there. That is, I am obviously, as you can tell, quite polarised by that, but it's sort of, I don't know how it's done it, but the one thing I'm going to say, as you've seen, there is no cheating going on. Right, we only need 36 metre. 36 metres? It's not got a 36 metre spread. Hang on 1 second. I'm sure that's not got a 36 metre spread. I'm sure it was a 24. Right, we're looking for cedars, aren't we? Now, I'm sure it's a 20 metre spread. I'm sure that's totally wrong. What on earth has happened? It's almost like the game's gone mad. It's 20 metres. It's not 36 at all. It's almost like it's reading it like a fertiliser. Right, okay, let's do this again. Yeah, because we know, and we'll have to manually change it. I wonder. Oh, now that makes sort of sense. And why, if that's so, now this, I don't think this is going to work. Actually, thinking about it, it looks like to me, which explains why the workers go funny. Let's see if we can. If we change this to 20, as it actually really is, let's see if then that alters things, because the workers, we know it really is 20 metres. Now, if the workers thought it was 36 metres, it would explain why they miss a row, which is sort of makes sense. But let's just see if we change this to 20 metres, as it really is. Can Courseplay do it correctly? Obviously, the normal workers will be reading this exactly the same as Courseplay, because the game is going to read it as that. So, I don't know if I've ever done this. We should see. I'm sure I will have done at one point. Right, let's generate. And save. That's a 20 metre. Right, let's do this then. Let's just see. I'm glad I've saved this though. I'm not sure this is going to work. I'm sure I've tried it with Courseplay a long time ago. Right, we'll do this. Well, let's just wait for a little while. I'd like to see what happens, and then we're going to quickly go grab the fertiliser. Ooh. That is the point. This is the heavier of the tractors. The Voltron probably would have been the better one to do with this. Right, brilliant. That is working fine. Let's just get... Now, it takes a few seconds for it to register. I've got to remember that. Yeah, Barley, it is. It's working fine. Smashing. Okay, well, yeah, we shall see. So that could explain why the workers always do it wrong then, because they read that as twice as big as it actually is. Amazing. Right. Grab the... Yeah, I'm not going to stick a front loader on the Orion as well. I've got to be honest. The Orion is my favourite around 200 horsepower tractor. I've got to say that. I've built a steady respect for it because it seems to punch well above its actual weight, in my personal opinion. It does things, it's a bit skiddy, it's not the most stable. One of the most stable I've found is which one is it? That's the one I had. It doesn't accelerate very quickly. It's the New Holland, yeah, about the 240 horsepower one. That one's super duper, but very slow to pull off. But it's as solid as a rock. We do need the weight as well. Trying to offset this a little bit, and we really have got to be very careful about how much fertilizer we stick in the front. If we're going for the front loader, which we will, yeah, it seems to be going fine. Oh, what did I say about in the rain? And then in my haste to try and test it, I do apologise. Yeah, I got carried away with that. That was not intentional. So I need to drop that down. Great. You stop dropping the great height. Speed targets past this rain, because I apologise for the lack of realism on that. That was naughty. It was a mistake. I really did. I wasn't going to do it, and then I got carried away with trying to do the test. What time are you yielding? And we are going to run out of silage at some point. So these muscles that this has grown, it's not really going to matter. It's just going to right. Stop now. It has. Wow. Yeah, it is. Obviously we're just going to, power through that massive heap of silage that we had. I don't know what is causing it, but I'm not. It's not. We're not cheating. It's just somehow got superpowers. I don't know what's caused it. There's nothing on that I can think of. It could be a positive mod clash, or it could be the map. Yeah, it's got something special about silage and energy, and the prices didn't seem unduly different though to anything I've seen on any other map. So I'm really a bit unsure as to why this is so special. Yeah, we may need some more. Grab that. Maybe let's stick how did I do that? Oh, I didn't realise I'd driven the lorry on top of that. I can't have done. It wasn't. Engine hasn't started. Tank is empty, yeah. Far did you? Oh, wow, you didn't get very far through it. Well, barley is one of those things that... Right, we need to tip that out again. want to do it on a flattish piece of land, not one that's like that. It's going to be almost impossible to grab this out of.
Fantastic. Right, now then, we want to be very careful about how much of this we actually pick up. It was quite a lot. I still think we're going to run out though. We'll go and grab the... we'll set this going, and then we'll grab the cedar. Can we cope with that? So far so good. It's only 1 ton though really in the front if you think about it. It's 950 in the back, so always struggle, but then it's worse on hills. I do find that. I always have said that. Silverrun was a bit the same in certain places, trying to grab these stones. It's exactly the same. You sort of got to get onto the level, it's or where you're going uphill. Yeah, that's going downhill. That's going to be. We struggle to get that from this side. It says as he manages it. Right. Okay. So the course 24 metres, I believe it is. Oh wow! No, we didn't get very far at all. Right. Let's set this. It's supposed to be 27 metres. Supposed to be. And we'll go from the first point and go. We might need to stop this on the second thing though, because obviously it's dependent upon what's in the ground. And there really is only the one first headland, so there's only going to be one set of around. This is in. Right, I think we're going to need some more seeds because I know that this has already lost some. So we could only, could have a little, I thought as much. Right, okay. Okay. Right. By the time we get back, he will be probably starting on his, second round, so we'll just quickly have enough time, I would say, to grab this and come back and stop them. And let's not shilly-shally around, even though we've got an awful lot of money that we could spend. So now I've got to be honest, I know we've struggled ever since the beginning, and we've always known there's a massive amount of cash. I don't understand why this has done it, but there's no cheating. Well, you know there's no cheating because you've seen my settings, you've seen what I've got on. You can also see it has processed nearly all of $1.25 million of a ton of this. So should we take this back as well? I think so. So yeah, I've not cheated. I just don't understand why it's done it. That one I am going to say. Right, big bags. We'll do seeds 2. I think we'll just literally fill up and leave the second one. We'll grab it. Yeah, we'll grab it next time. But this is such good value. We do need some more lime. Yeah, I think 2's enough. And we are going to need a pallet of fertiliser. While we're here, I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to literally get it ordered. And we are going to need some more spray. Yeah, we want to work on that. Our asset is obviously, the more we do those type of things, and of course actually it is going to have weeds because we know that we've done this. Right, sugarcane, fertiliser. It's such good value. Right. We'll quickly, in fact, let's have a look on the map. I think we'll do the sneaky thing. We shall ring on the radio. Oh no, Sarah is still on the first bit. We've got a few seconds. ready for this. So let's get this filled. While that's refilling, let's grab you and you. Ooh, that's going to cost us a pretty penny, although I don't really know that at the minute we really need to worry about that. I do love the sails, I do, and I know I've said it so many times, but it's such a fantastic. I remember seeing it on one of Mr. CDP's episodes, and it was, I think it was FS13 or 15. No, because I think he was only 15 and 17. Oh, now that is, yeah. We can, you know, let's do it while because we've got the money now. No, we don't know. Do we do that? No. Right, now then, let's have a look. Where are we? Sarah is approaching the first... No, she's only halfway around the field. If we're quick, we should be able to... oh, yeah. Not bad. Your favourite tractor, you can't even remember the turning circle. Which is rather... Now, we're going to need to... Yeah, we are. We're going to have to come up and grab... With the very tractor... No, we can grab the Valtra. Thinking about it. We can. Let's stick this on follow. And, yeah, we'll take that down. Fantastic, farmer girl. Let's be careful. Yeah, so we've got a roller strut. I do love these double tour, especially on Start From Scratch, and this is a 7.6 metre, so that is quite amazing. It really is. Yeah, be so careful with that. Right, I think we will need to stop our worker any second now. Yeah, I do love this. I've had the kiosks. Again, it is funny how certain things appear in the sales more often. Now, the kiosk is another one that very regularly comes in the sales. I've had this on 2 or 3 Let's Plays. The latest Let's Plays I've done, the last few. Right, okay, smash it. Let's grab. So we are now a respectable amount of tractors. So this is my favourite 200 and odd horsepower. I do love the cases. The 7250 Pro is an absolute gem of a tractor, 250 odd horsepower. Let's grab that, the other tractor. Yeah, I think for medium to small to mediums, we've now got enough tractors. Right, we need to set you going at that point there. Now that doesn't look like it was going at 20 metres, or is that because the fertilisers? Ah, that is true. You can see it's here. It is. No, it is 20 metres. I can see it actually thinking about it. No, nearest. Fantastic. Oh, now we've left those two right in his way. Oh, that one, sorry, not the two. I did drag the other one off, didn't I? Oh no, that's the fertiliser spreader. I did drag the other two off. Actually, it shouldn't be in the way. It's just a bit of an optical illusion. I realised I dropped the windrower there and left it there. Now that's something I am looking forward to, truthfully. That's Thomason. Go up to the shop, grab the lorry, change the back, and run up to the shop. I'd like to get this, yeah, as I keep saying about in each episode, I like to do something. Let's drop that, and Vulture's one of those at the silent film jobbers as well. My favourite. I don't need the back one, drop it. I want the other weight. Is this I think this seeder is only going to manage it. Another rate seems to be a 1 complete round, so to be honest, I think we're going to get through quite some seeds.
get that, yeah, because it struggles when it's got one of those attached to it. Sometimes it's always, I always find, well, as soon as you say something like that, it's going to prove you a liar. It is. Even if it normally wouldn't work, it'll work now because you've said it won't. It won't work. Wow, it's a full one. Fantastic. Right, let's take this up. Grab the lorry. I think we're soon going to be out. Let's do another round. Change the back, and it is facing the right place. The lorry, yeah, the lorry engine is running because we. Right, let's stick this, and we'll stick these together. To be honest, being now as we have got so much money, the one thing I am going to say, obviously, like in any Let's Play, we really, I was looking at this, the field that we are on now, field 47, is another cracking field. So really, I think we probably will leave A as there's going to be our farmyard. I think we won't bother with the grass on that. I think that is going to be our farmyard. I know we're going to have some fun levelling and stuff like that. I know that. Oh, digestate as well. Yeah, the slurry yard. Right. I think I'm going to get shouted as well. I probably doesn't realise I'm actually recording right now, so if she shouts up the stairs. Oh, actually no. I remember how to unfold this. I need to have it selected first. I would say, I do remember actually. Yeah, it's nice and easy this. I do love this bag because obviously you can stick a vehicle on it. This is not, it is fairly heavy though thinking about it. But yeah, we can manage one, but it doesn't like it really though. It isn't the best of vehicles for this type of thing, especially if you stick the, I think we need to reverse on. Yeah, the one thing I'm going to say, the higher you've got that, the worse it always makes things. So yeah, I think one of the top priorities is to buy a second thing of land. Now the Let's Play is going to slow down now. As soon as you go away from the one field model, it starts to slow down because your episodes cannot continue at the same momentum we had before. Then obviously it's also going to grow. So yeah, biggest thing is animals now then. Yeah, it is. So we're going to need land. Oh, I suppose we could put the animals though, on the farmyard. Sort of like in the weight. Right, that should do. So we need to strap it and drag it on. Right, yeah. Now that really would struggle somewhat. And I would imagine that is quite accurate for that it would do that as it settles down. Yeah, struggling a little bit there with the. I'm glad this is the Voltra. Although I think we did the red tractor last time. I'm sure we did. Or was it the Landini I took up? Right. Okay. Now, how come this time it's nearly finished? We had a full thing of seeds. I don't get it. How did it manage to do that? Of course, now that I've said that, it's going to run out of seeds any second, isn't it? But there's no way it should have done that. Let's be honest. That's like done most of the field now. Literally, it's nearly done the entire field on the same amount of seeds. I can't figure this game out. I really can't. It's an enigma. Yeah, the plans going forwards. Actually, what? Just remind myself. Did I? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I'd like to stop taking your finger off the thing because it doesn't like with that weight on it. Is struggling a bit too. It's not the biggest horsepowered engine. It is an old truck. Manages very nicely with small to medium things. It is a fantastic start of a Let's Play vehicle. That's especially the hook lift one. It is my favourite of the 1313 pack. It really is. That is a point as well. Did I upgrade the engine on this? I cannot remember. Let's have a
quick look, because we can now afford. This is the sort of time when you've got a little bit of money, well, a lot of money, where, I mean, we all know you can spend $500,000 in the blink of an eye, and we will do, we really will. It's already spoken for, animals and all sorts of things. Right. Hang on. How can I not add my sleep? Now then, engine. Nah, I didn't actually. Is that the biggest? I think it is. 500. I thought we'd done that. We have. Well, no, we haven't, because it wouldn't charge us. But that is fantastic. Yeah. Brilliant. Let's get that ready to drop off. Get that all ready to stick on. I do think I would like to, on most Let's Plays, and I did say this on, I think from Stone Valley onwards, that I'd like to... 1 second, apologies. I want to unfold that, and oh, I shouldn't have done the straps just yet, but luckily we'll have the locking script. Yeah, I would like the shop always to have a telehandler or a wheel loader or some means of like putting things on. Yeah, because I think it is realistic. It's no sort of cheating or anything going on, really. Right now, it has run out. Again, no messaging system. It's not the well. I don't know. We'll see in editing. It's not the first time I do sometimes not notice things, and it really can be my fault. Yeah, it's not always the messaging system, but it is mostly, I have got to be honest, the messaging system is definitely broken. As I have, like a broken record, kept on going on about, because it's true. Let's drop it this side. Let's drop it low so we can see that we're actually on properly. Now they're funny sometimes. They don't always like all trailers and trucks, and they can drop off for no apparent reason. So I'm hoping. Now then, this is the one I think we're going to struggle with a little. Although I don't know. Yeah, it's a heavy tractor. We shall see. Yeah, no, I am right. It's also got wheel weights as well. Got to sort of, I think, pull every trick in the book for this to work, because it's, yeah. I'm not going to go back on that. Yeah, I knew that I would not be able to do that. Right, let's get this down, and let's get that finishing that field, and we're going to get the fertiliser finished as well, and then that is going to be the end of the session. Whoa. Really, as well, next time I think we're going to need to grab another barrel of fuel. In fact, I wouldn't mind going to grab I think we're down to the last 2 or 3 barrels on the barrels of 6. I think we are. Whoa. Very nicely done. Not. Let's grab, in fact, we'll grab the limes ourselves and just carry that down. Oh no, not if we're going to do... Yeah, that is true. If we are going to do what we just said, then we don't want to be carrying the limes. There's a bit of room where the fertiliser... It says fertiliser, it's herbicide, isn't it? Well, at least I hope it is. No, it was the green barrels last time, so it is. It really is. Let's make sure we're on, because that looks as if we're not on to me. Strap those, get that on, and get back down to the yeah. Let's quickly stick on follow. cracking job. Yeah, I am really I love the one thing I'm going to say, it's weird. The episode I did yesterday when I was in the Voltra, it was very noisy and almost overpowered the microphone. So I'm going to see when I'm in this. I think I actually had this in Rombos and did exactly the same, Rombos Mark II, and I actually got rid of it because it was like too noisy. So a bit like the, what is it, the Fiat? It's one of the Fiats that I don't ever have because it's a cracking tractor. I had it on the old Stream Farm. It's just so noisy you can't hear me think with it. I suppose we could use it for workers, but trouble is you forget. You get you get involved and right now we were going to make that record. Should just about be the rubber. Right, let's get this. In fact, we could take that's a point where let's take the tractor. Oh, now that was a little bit. Yeah, 44 is a very. It's a weird shape. It's very hilly, which is why I'm not tempted. I know it's split by the road, the little track. Although there are bits of it, like this bit, that are reasonably okay. So I am a bit unsure. Could also grab this. Although I'm not really that worried about that. Where is? Oh, please don't tell me. Oh no, it's there. It is coming. It's just slow. Right. What are we down to? Oh no, we're down to the last two now. So a third left, which is 300 and odd litres. This and I'm going to refill you while we're here, and we are going to put you back on follow. And we have Farmer Girl been sent by the agency. Right, let's cross the fields. We have another load of stuff. Yeah, this is another thing what I'd like to do as well, which I've said going forwards I'd like to do. I want to stick this lot in the. I want to buy one of these storage units. The object storage mod is so fantastic, but one of the bigger ones. Yeah, I really do, and I think it needs to be over here somewhere. Yeah, like probably in between the windmill and the Lorts all in one, because it needs to be in the bit of the farmyard that is really accessible. Right, that you're going to use the most. That didn't make much sense, but I know what I meant. Let's stick that right next to where the tools are. Makes sense to me. Let's go get the Landini. Let's fill that up with some seeds, and let's get this field done. And we'll go grab the get the Voltra back in its thing as fertilizer spreader. Get the bucket back on. Hang on a minute. Have you finished? Oh my life, it has. It didn't run out. I was going to say when I saw that it had got them left, I thought, hang on a minute. How can it possibly... Okay, well, I have no idea why it used... although I've got to be honest, I suppose headlands are a massive part of the field, but I still find that very hard to believe that it did all of that lot on that. That is really quite unbelievable, but hey-ho, it is what it is. Right, we should almost take one of the seed bags with this. We also want to unstrap everything so we make it easier for everything. So actually, ooh, yeah, did that stop? Hang on, that should not have taken a 1500 litre. They've got 1,500 litres in them. That's bizarre. There's some real weirdness going on the map, I've got to be honest. We all know they're 1,500 litre bags. It had 124 litres in, so by my reckoning, there should have been quite a lot of that bag left. As in like a couple of 100 litres, and instead we've had to break into a second bag. That makes no sense to me. Even with my very limited mathematics skills, even I can work that one out. But that's not quite right. Right, anyway, right, we need to be grabbing the Voltra and getting its fertiliser out. And I think we're going to do this ourselves now. Going to time lapse it. Nope, but we are nearly finished this session. Yeah, I'm going to just to do as I said, which is, I do like to. I am very chuffed with what has happened, though. I mean, it is highly strange. We all know that. No, we don't need to do that at all. Drop that down. We need to drop it. Here we go. Wait. I'm going to stick that. Yeah, also on that concrete type blend, so we know where it is. Now I've got to get better at that type of thing. Another thing I was thinking, I love using those like porch things. I'm going to stick one of those where that is and stick a bit of concrete there, I think, to make that, you know, like so it's undercover. The few little bits and bobs like that are going to be like that, I think. Right, let's grab the fruits. We're getting low though. Yeah, I'm blown away really now with how well we've done. I think what I'm going to do though, I don't think I'm going to do this myself. I'm going to go and grab the windrower and we're going to literally make that up to maximum. Yeah, we are going to do that. Because I can't wait now till the next time we do either the grass. Wow, a lot. Okay, let's go grab this. Yeah, let's just go for a new one. And we don't want too much in this. Let's stop that there. We don't really want to overload this. Yeah, I don't think you can cope with too much, realistically. Probably a little bit more, you know. Yeah. So yes, we are still on auto. I suppose, yeah, when you consider with this though, we look at how orange it is and how green it's got to be. The change is quite significant, so I suppose you can understand why it uses this quite a terrific amount. You see, it does alter it to 24 meters. Let's go grab another tractor. Let's grab that and let's adjust it. I know I've got that pile of stones. I've not forgotten them. It's just with this change in direction, it just doesn't seem worth me buying the lime making mod when we're not. I mean, I know we obviously got to use the plough again in a sort of few, in a couple of sessions really, to carve out the next of our fields. Right, let's go grab that. We are going to make this into big. Oh, wow, now that is a point. What can that cope with? Yeah, let's look at the maximum. What is the tractor that we've got as well? What is the max horsepower that our... Are they all small? No, I was going to say that. What are you? You're the biggest. 264 horsepower. I think that is its max. So what kind of windrower size? Because that can go up to a massive size. Right, but yeah, the trouble is, it costs you an absolute fortune to do the windrower. I don't really fancy doing a mid-sized one that's going to cost us 70 grand and then doing it again to make another big one at some point. How much would you cost? And I know horsepower is what I'm really interested in. That's the 12, that's 180. 16 is 240. Mind you, I did say that, to be honest.
The 20 metre, I mean, I know we're doing it, that's going to be the equivalent to an 8 metre for us because we're only going to the middle. But that will do, I think. Let's go and do that. We're going to do a 16. If you go much more than a 16, the 20 metre windows, and bear in mind, I know in a way it's not going to affect things for us because all we're trying to do, yeah, we really could do with a bigger tractor there, if I'm honest. This is a 3-point though, so I think, yeah, it is going to cost us a bit. But then again, you never know, we could get another windrow. Is that going to be cost effective? Let's see how much it's going to cost us. Because the other thing is that 9.7 one is 41,000. Yeah, so we bought that new. That does what we want it to do, that going right all of the time. Now that would actually work. Although really it's been me that's done this all the time, so I'm not sure. Let's have a look. See what it's going to cost us to upgrade from the 10 metre to the that one there. It's going to cost 20,000. And how much would it be for? Yeah, now I would imagine it's going to still cost us 37. That's what I hate about doing this. But do you know, the 16 metre? Yeah, we're going to do it. We might keep that one, and if we can afford it at some later date, then. Right, no, I'd love these. I'd love the extending these as well. They're amazing. Yeah, now we are going to need another shed. It is true. Right, how are we doing? Let's jump into that tractor and let's watch the last little bit. I would imagine. Yeah, we're going to soon be. No, still some in the front. No, there's still a lot of this. It is a massive field. While that's doing that though, let us buy, I think 47. Or do we go and survey it a little bit? We sort of know this one. We've sort of seen it. To me, it's got quite a nice flat edge. It doesn't fall away heavily. It's one of the, I mean, I don't know what the field type is. You won't know that until, yeah, it starts to fall away about now. It's going downhill now, but not heavily. I can't see many stones on it. So this is the edge of our land. Yes, I know it's got the track going through it, and Shabba did warn, don't muck around with them because she'll muck around with the, yeah, the so we could do some small little field or some sugar cane or something, especially if we're going into, yeah, I mean, we could do a little small sugar cane field over here, just on the other side of this. Yeah, this is a bit of our land here. We could stick a production on it, or, yeah, we could. You can see the lay of the land. How much would it be? 45, we've seen that's, actually, no, we haven't. Let's have a look at 45. That's the one to the left of our field. I know 44 is quite hilly, which is why I'm not a master. I did start a let's play on that, and it was quite major. Yeah, now this again is not a bad lay of the land up to this point. How do we fare past it? Yeah, I mean, as level as this is not a level map. It has got some nice undulations. But that's not bad. It's, yeah, it's flattish for this map. So I'm more tempted to go 45 at the minute than I am 179. Ooh, there's a lot of silty clay though. Let's have a look what that's like. Now, how come that one showed us? Why does that show us the yield potential, but 47 doesn't? That doesn't make much sense to me. We must have, is it because we've slightly gone over this field? I wonder if we. Well, no, because it shouldn't. No, let's not cheat. I mean, technically, we're using a bit of a game mechanic there, aren't we? For some reason, because we've gone over the edge, and we. we did the scanning, and we've just caught the edge of 45. It's got to be that. I like to discover these things, but I don't want to use it because it's a bit naughty, isn't it? Right, we've not got much left. Let's just top this up and get this done. Yeah, and I think I'm right though. I don't think it will be that, but we won't cheat. It's one of those things. But it has put me off. If you look though, if you do look at that map, I would imagine, yeah, 45 has got a bit of the, but yeah, I mean the field 8. Trouble is, we need to rip the grass off to see if field 8 is 47. It looks as if it's got quite a lot of sandy loam and quite a bit of loam. You can't always tell from what you're just looking at it like that. It has been. This has been. Yeah, I suppose this is the culmination of all of the 18 months worth of work on the map, as in, like, yeah, the farm. We've cashed in on nearly all of our silage and everything, so... Right, let's grab some more fertiliser. We just get through the fertiliser, but then, yeah, let's be honest, the yields are absolutely fantastic. If we do this first, we shall see... Say about 2 tons, no more. Yeah. No, that's about right. I think we managed that last time, so... no, we'll be careful here. We could get lime. That's the only thing I hate about doing things on the backs of wagons like that, right? There's very little left, so we've pretty much used... That's... 5 tons again, which is about right. We've been using that much all the time. Obviously, that's the other thing as well. We're going to be, I'd say, the biggest thing I'd like to do, the most important thing now is obviously we've got the BGA, we've got, well, we will have a second field. That's the other thing I'd like to do. But to buy a field while we've got the money, I think we'll just come down here. Right, that's just there. So nearest. Smashing. Yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll go with we'll go with the one that's a silty clay. I don't mean it nasty, but it's still a good field in so much as. Or do we take a chance on 47? Go on then. Let's do 47. So again, we don't know how it could be good, bad, or whatever. Really, couldn't it? So we might be making the biggest mistake of so far, and you could sell the land back. Fantastic. Now that is actually much bigger. Yeah, I mean, if you look at 47 up to the road, that is as big as the field's 20. Well, plots 23 that you can see. Our field was it 46? Isn't it? Our square. So right, we have bought that. Now we're down to 346,000. We are going to do animals, but I'm going to do that on the farmyard. I am right, although I know it's going to cost us a small fortune for levelling. And I know that if you level it beforehand, it's terrible. I think sheep, because it goes very well with the lorts. Yeah, I think we're going to go for... Actually, I placed a new mod. I'm not sure if I tick... Oh no, of course, because this is a... Yeah, we want sheep. There was a new one that was really, really big. Oh, that is massive. 400. 450. I'm a bit of a cheapskate. There's a bit of quite a leap for your extra. Yeah, I think I'd be tempted to go for that one, the Goldcrest sheep pasture. But I'm sure there was another one. I probably will go for that one if I'm honest. That's my usual. I usually go for a couple of those back to back if I'm going to go. But yeah, they say these are new ones. 300. The sheep pasture. Right, it's doing that. There's one of the mods I've got is wrong. We need to. Yeah, I need to do. It's usually the extended animal thing. So. Oh, actually, I think it's the pack that this comes into. Yeah, the Animal Placeables pack seems to do something. 400 sheep. Whoa. I think we're going to go with that. 400 sheep. I like that. Wow, I think we may well go with that one. That's cracking. Although, do you know, I actually really fancy, I know it's more money, but that's more believable. As in, like, look at the size of the pasture on that. It is amazing, but I'd like to go... was it the Fencer's Husbandry ones that I was looking at? Right, I'm going to have to look around with that next time, but that is... if it's another mod that's causing that, then obviously we'll sort that out. If it is... Oh, have we finished? No, that was quick. We appear to have not quite finished. Well, let's do that, and let's do this last little bit ourselves. I did. Oh, I didn't. I've not got it selected. My bad. Do wish they would stop locking it. Oh. I think I've just locked it again. Yeah. Right, that should be unlocked now. And we're on auto. We are indeed. Let's get this last little bit done. Of a strip that we missed. Right, let's get that done. I think there's a patch at the top. I want to get this to the best. I mean, to be honest, I didn't do any research. This was sheer fluke, and I've got to be honest, Greenlands, I did exactly the same. In fact, Greenlands was a bit of a story with the Greenlands one. We picked the best set of fields in the middle of the map, but it was before precision farming actually dropped, so I didn't know that those fields were going to be almost completely loam, and it was about a week before precision farming dropped. It dropped, I scanned the fields, and lo and behold, it was almost 100% loam. And I think where I put the mini BGA, this very BGA that we've got here, on that one, there was a patch of the field that was like loamy sand. So I stuck the BGA on that, that had all the rest as loam. It was quite amazing, it really was, because there was no cheating, you couldn't know, so there was no possible way you could cheat. I have done that, and then obviously Stone Valley, that was through the advice of you, the viewers. That was Marty that told me. No, it wasn't Marty. Who was it? It was one of the viewers, one of the subscribers that literally told me about. Was it Marty? It wasn't Kevin. No, it wasn't. It was. It was one of the viewers who's not commented for a long time. So again, people come and go. They really do. So I'm not sure, but he had avidly, in fact I think it was his suggestion to go on Stone Valley. He'll come to me. I'm terrible. I used to be perfect with names, now I'm terrible. Do this last little bit. Okay. Smash it. Job's a good one. Well, it's been a cracking session. We have bought our second. I'm not sure how big I'd like to go on this. I don't really want to go massive. Yeah, I don't. I want it to be comfortable. I really... Riverside, I've gone a little bit mad. I mean, I did it as the finish, but it really has meant I really should be on Riverside today, and I just thought, oh, seriously, let's just have a chill on Calmlands, and then we'll, probably in the night, I'll do hopefully the last session of Riverside, and okay. Oh, it is the bigger pallets. That's 5,000 litres. So amazing. We've gone for the bigger pallets. Brilliant. So that is good. I mean, it's bad and it's good. It's good in so much as obviously the we have to do something with that, aren't we? It's good, but it's also bad. And what I will explain what I mean. Obviously it's good in a way because it means that it's less to look, but it also means that it doesn't pop for a long time. So oh no, it isn't. That's not 5.
That's why it's not. It says a pallet of 5,000 litres. And of course, no. Yeah, it reads what is still inside being created. My bad. Yeah. Right. So September. Yeah, we will also be placing the slurry yard down as well. Definitely with this. Or do we do the no? We've done fertiliser to death. I'm going to give it a bit of a rest. There is a mod that does the herbicide and liquid fertiliser, which I've not done, but I think it was expensive, and I can't remember if the cycles were. I did look at the recipe. I think I placed it once just to have a look at it, and I was, yeah. Some businesses don't make much sense, as in financially. Yeah, they don't. I'm going to start to make a bit of a thing of looking at the cycles of some of these to sort of show the ones that are good and bad. Yeah, because some of them make no financial sense at all. And some of the giants ones I think are close to that as well. The wood business is terrible. Well, the new ones on Silver now, they are brilliant, but the original carpentry one was absolutely terrible. It really is hard to make money. I remember getting on No Man's Land and thinking, boy oh boy, how am I supposed to make money on this? You were lucky to earn a couple of grand a month from it. It was so poor. Anyway, let's not get my grumbling head on. Yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you stick with me on this fantastic journey. Yeah, we've had some twists and turns, we've had some bad luck, and today, this session, we've had a massive turnaround. We've bought our second we have third plot of land, really. I mean, 8 is technically also a plot of land. No, we can't scan the fields. Obviously we've got to plough that, so it's going to bring some stones, but again, it's not bringing an awful lot of stones. So again, I'm not sure what we're going to do with the stones. Yeah, or whether I suppose we could stick the stones in and make mineral feed. Whether we're going to use it in our own TMR or whether we are going to sell it. Yes, I think, yeah. So we're on the last 220 tons of straw, which is going to, as fast as it's converted to silage, is going to be sent over to our BGA. Yeah, fantastic. GrainQuid Pro. Yes, that are going to be our silo. I think I mentioned that a while back. But for this session, all that remains to be said is goodbye for now.